Stellar value equivalent to 20596 rands a coin. The present cost range 2072 to 1083. The earlier day close 20523. The change was plus 273, plus 36%. Converse rate ZAR to XLM. Stellar cost expectation for September 2024. To start with, cost at 193 rands. Exorbitant cost 239, while low cost 193. They found the middle value of cost 212. Stellar cost gauge toward the month's end 223. Change for September 15.5%. Stellar gauge for October 2024. To start with, cost at 223 rands. Exorbitant cost 223, while low cost 180. They found the middle value of cost 205. Stellar cost gauge toward the month's end 194. Change for October 13%. Stellar cost expectation for November 2024. In the first place, cost at 194 rands. Exorbitant cost 220, while low cost 192. They found the middle value of cost 203. Stellar cost gauge toward the month's end 206. Change for November 62%. Stellar gauge for December 2024. In the first place, cost at 206 rands. Exorbitant cost 217, while low cost 189. They found the middle value of cost 204. Stellar cost estimate toward the month's end 203. Change for December 15%. Stellar cost expectation for January 2025. First and foremost, cost at 203 rands. Exorbitant cost 231, while low cost 201. They found the middle value of cost 213. Stellar cost estimate toward the month's end 216. Change for January 64%. Stellar conjecture for February 2025. Before all else, cost at 216 rands. Excessive cost 226, while low cost 196. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 212. Stellar cost conjecture toward the month's end 211. Change for February 23%. Stellar cost expectation for Walk 2025. Before all else, cost at 211 rands. Excessive cost 229, while low cost 199. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 213. Stellar cost conjecture toward the month's end 214. Change for spring 14%. Stellar conjecture for April 2025. At the outset, cost at 214 rands. Excessive cost 265, while low cost 214. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 235. Stellar cost conjecture toward the month's end 248. Change for April 15.9%. Stellar cost expectation for May 2025. In the first place, cost at 248 rands. Exorbitant cost 302, while low cost 248. They found the middle value of cost 270. Stellar cost estimate toward the month's end 282. Change for May 13.7%. Stellar conjecture for June 2025. At the outset, cost at 282 rands. Excessive cost 319, while low cost 277. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 294. Stellar cost conjecture toward the month's end 298. Change for June 5.7%. Stellar cost expectation for July 2025. Initially cost at 298 rands. Excessive cost 298, while low cost 240. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 274. Stellar cost figure toward the month's end 258. Change for July 13.4%. Stellar conjecture for August 2025. At the outset, cost at 258 rands. Excessive cost 320, while low cost 258. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 284. Stellar cost conjecture toward the month's end 299. Change for August 15.9%. Stellar cost expectation for September 2025. Initially cost at 299 rands. Excessive cost 324, while low cost 282. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 302. Stellar cost figure toward the month's end 303. Change for September 13%. Stellar figure for October 2025. Initially cost at 303 rands. Excessive cost 376, while low cost 303. They found the middle value of cost 333. Stellar cost estimate toward the month's end 351. Change for October 15.8%. Stellar cost expectation for November 2025. To start with, cost at 351 rands. Exorbitant cost 382, while low cost 332. They found the middle value of cost 356. Stellar cost estimate toward the month's end 357. Change for November 17%. Stellar estimate for December 2025. To start with, cost at 357 rands. exorbitant cost 388, while low cost 338. The founder middle value of cost 362. Stellar cost gauge toward the month's end 363. Change for December 17%. Stellar cost expectation for January 2026. In the first place, cost at 363 rands. Exorbitant cost 381, while low cost 331. The founder middle value of cost 358. Stellar cost gauge toward the month's end 356. Change for January 19%. Stellar figure for February 2026. Initially cost at 356 rands. Excessive cost 442, while low cost 356. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 392. Stellar cost figure toward the month's end 413. Change for February 16%. Stellar cost expectation for Walk 2026. Before all else cost at 413 rands. Excessive cost 413, while low cost 351. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 389. Stellar cost figure toward the month's end 377. Change for spring 87%. Stellar figure for April 2026. Before all else cost at 377 rands. Excessive cost 431, while low cost 375. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 397. Stellar cost figure toward the month's end 403. Change for April 69%. Stellar cost expectation for May 2026. First and foremost cost at 403 rands. Excessive cost 438, while low cost 380. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 408. Stellar cost conjecture toward the month's end 409. Change for May 15%. Stellar figure for June 2026. Initially cost at 409 rands. Excessive cost 409, while low cost 334. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 378. Stellar cost figure toward the month's end 359. Change for June 2%. Stellar cost expectation for July 2026. To start with cost at 359 rands. Exorbitant cost 391, while low cost 339. The founder middle value of cost 364. Stellar cost estimate toward the month's end 365. Change for July 17%. Stellar estimate for August 2026. To start with cost at 365 rands. Exorbitant cost 427, while low cost 365. The founder middle value of cost 389. Stellar cost gauge toward the month's end 399. Change for August 93%. Stellar cost expectation for September 2026. Initially cost at 399 rands. Excessive cost 424, while low cost 368. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 397. Stellar cost figure toward the month's end 396. Change for September's 8%. Stellar estimate for October 2026. To start with cost at 396 rands. Exorbitant cost 430.